So dialogue in a story allows our characters to express themselves. And we want to give each of our characters their own unique voice, because we all talk differently, don't we? We have different accents, we have different perspectives, we have different mannerisms, different quirks to our speech, and we want to celebrate that difference in our characters. Kind of get to know your characters. You will know them better than anybody else because you have created them. Imagine if you could meet your characters and you could sit down and have dinner with them, or a cup of coffee, or you could spend time with them. What would it be like to be in their company? What would they sound like when they talk? Well, some characters may shout, some characters may whisper and talk very quietly. Some characters may always speak in slang. Some characters may be very posh and well-spoken. Some characters may talk in very long sentences and talk forever and ever and ever and ramble on and on and on. Or some characters may be of few words and keep it quite choppy and to the point. So once we have developed a voice for our character, so our character has a particular way of expressing themselves and has a particular turn of phrase, and we want to keep that consistent throughout the story. We can take inspiration from the world around us. Think about people in your life, friends, aunties, uncles, classmates, teachers. We can take little snippets of different people's personalities and mold them into something new. The world is there. It's like a buffet of ideas, and we just have to go in there and take the ideas that we like. Almost everybody, regardless of where they're from or how old they are or their background, everyone has a little quirk to their speech. Almost nobody speaks so fluently, and everybody pauses or hesitates or will say I always say all the time. I've just did it there again. Everybody stumbles occasionally on their words, or perhaps pronounces a word incorrectly or differently to others. We want to include those imperfections. A tag is what we use as authors after a line of dialogue, and it signifies who has just spoken. There's nothing wrong with having in your stories said Boris, said Tony, said Jenny. However, we can elevate the dialogue even further. So instead of said all the time, it could be beamed, it could be whispered, it could be screamed, it could be cried. There's so many different ways you can describe how our characters are communicating and saying those words.